This time, Islamic Circles is back in front of you to share Islamic information, hopefully inspiring your activities today. Islam is one of the religions with the largest number of followers in the world. Despite having so many followers, Muslims are not evenly distributed throughout the world, but are concentrated in a few countries. Therefore, only a few countries can be categorized as having the largest Muslim population in the world. The number of Muslims in the world today reaches more than 2.24 billion. This makes Islam the second most practiced religion in the world. The number of Muslims in the world in 2024 will reach more than 2.24 billion, or 30% of the total world population. Of the more than 2.24 billion Muslims in the world, 75% are Sunni Islam, 20% are Shia Islam, 5% are Sufi Islam, 2% are Ahmadiyya Islam, and 1% are members of the Khawarij sect of Islam. As one of the largest religions in the world and the majority religion in more than 30 countries, Islam is also the largest base in some countries. Here are the 10 countries with the largest number of Muslims in the world. (10) Sudan. Sudan is one of the countries located in the north of Africa. In 2024, the country whose capital is Khartoum will have a population of more than 48.18 million people. Of the 48.18 million inhabitants of Sudan, 75% of them are Muslims, or as many as 46.18 million people. This makes Sudan the country with the 10th largest Muslim population in the world. The majority of Sudanese Muslims practice Islam with the Sunni school of Maliki. 9. Algeria. Still in the North African region, there is a country called Algeria, which is also the country with the largest Muslim population in the world. The number of Muslims in Algeria will cover 98% of Algeria's 45 million population in 2024, or as many as 44.1 million people. This makes the country whose capital is Algiers, in addition to being the country with the largest Islamic population in the world, also one of the largest Muslim countries in the world. Just like in Sudan, where the majority of the population is Muslim, Algeria is Sunni Islam with the Maliki school of thought. 8. Turkey. Turkey is a country with a long and fascinating Islamic history. In 2024, the country whose capital is Ankara will have a population of more than 86 million people. Of these 86 million people, 91% are Muslims, or 75.6 million people. The majority of Turkish Muslims are Sunni Muslims of the Hanafi school of thought. The rest are the Jafari schools of Shia Islam, such as Alevi, Alawi, and Twelver. Unlike other Muslim countries, Turkey is not a Muslim country, but a secular country, which does not really apply religious elements to the country. 7. Iran. Iran is one of the countries located in the Middle East, with the official name of the Islamic Republic of Iran. This country has its capital in Tehran, and the population of Iran in 2024 will reach 85 million people. Unlike other Muslim countries, where the majority is Sunni Islam, Iran is the only Muslim country in the world where the majority is Shia Islam. Iranian Muslims account for 97% of the total population, or 82.5 million people. Of these 82.5 million Iranian Muslims, 90% are of the Jafari school of Shia Islam, and the remaining 10% are of the Sunni school of Islam. Six, Egypt. Egypt is the largest Islamic country on the African continent. The country is located in North Africa, and the capital is Cairo. It has a population of 102 million people. Of the 102 million inhabitants of Egypt, 90% are Muslims, or 91.8 million people. The majority of Egyptian Muslims are Sunni Muslims who follow the Hanafi school of thought. Five, Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the countries on the African continent, and it is also the country with the largest Muslim population in the world. In 2023, the country whose capital is Abuja will have a population of 213 million people. Of the 213 million inhabitants of Nigeria, 54% of the population is Muslim, or as many as 115 million people. The majority of Nigerian Muslims are Sunni Muslims of the Maliki school of thought. Four, Bangladesh. This country is one of the largest Muslim countries in Asia. By 2024, the population of Bangladesh will reach 166 million. Of the 166 million people in Bangladesh, 89% are Muslims, or 147.7 million people. The majority of Bangladeshi Muslims follow the Hanafi school of Sunni Islam. The country has its capital in Dhaka. 3. India. India is a country with the second largest population in the world after China. It is also the third most populous Muslim country in the world. In 2024, the country whose capital is New Delhi will have a population of 1,390,000,000. Of the 1,390,000,000 inhabitants of India, 15% of them are Muslims, or 208.5 million people. The majority of Indian Muslims are Sunni Muslims of the Hanafi school. The rest are Sunni Islam of the Shafi'i school, Shia Islam of the Jafari school, and Shia Islam of the Ismaili school. Although it is only 15% of the population, India's population reaches billions, making India the country with the third largest Muslim population in the world. Even some research institutions have predicted that in the future, India will become the country with the first largest Muslim population in the world, reaching 311 million Muslims in 2050. Two, Pakistan. Pakistan is one of the largest Muslim countries in the world. The country, whose capital is Islamabad, will have a population of 225 million in 2024. Of the 225 million inhabitants of Pakistan, 96% of them are Muslims, or 216 million people. The majority of Pakistani Muslims are Sunni Muslims of the Hanafi school. The rest are Shia Muslims of the Ismail and Jafari schools. 1. Indonesia. This is the country with the first largest Muslim population in the world. In 2024, Indonesia's population will reach 272 million people. Of this 272 million population, 80% of them are Muslims, or 231.2 million people. This makes Indonesia the country with the largest Muslim population in the world to date. Although Indonesia is the country with the largest Muslim population in the world, it is not a Muslim country like other countries. Instead, it is a country based on Pancasila, which upholds the values of religious tolerance and harmony. This is a little information about the 10 countries with the largest number of Muslims in the world. Hopefully, it is useful for all of us. See you next video. Thank you.